A local paintball outfitter gets shut down before booking even a single client. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. First, today is officially the hottest day of the year, with a high of 100 degrees at DIA. The record still stands at 104 degrees from 2012. Dillon was the hottest in Summit County at 83 degrees. The National Weather Service points out Denver has been 100 degrees or hotter 15 years since 2000, or 80% of the time. That's 50% more often than it was the previous 150 years. Democrat Jared Polis and Republican Walker Stapleton were big winners in yesterday's primary election, the first open primary in state history. Both represent their parties in the state governor's race this November, while Joe Neguse beat Mark Williams for the Democratic U.S. House nomination. Locally, Ryne Scholl beat Maggie Murray in the Democratic primary for Summit County Treasurer with 55% of the vote. Scholl runs unopposed unless an unaffiliated candidate enters the race, but he's already planning ahead.
Ultimately, create an office that is available and friendly and continues to provide good information and good service to everybody.
The regular election is November 6th, when Jamie Fitzsimons and Derek Woodman run for county sheriff, and Julie McCluskey goes against Mike Mason for state representative. All other local offices are unopposed. If you love paintball, you won't find it in Summit County. Local outfitter Black Bear Paintball was forced to close before the season even started due to zoning restrictions in northern Silverthorne. What kind of zoning does paintball need? County Manager Thad Knoll says it's only allowed on commercial recreation land, meaning ski resorts are target number one for future outfitters. A private business ran paintball at Copper from 2001 to 2006, but they closed shop, and no outfitters have approached Keystone, Breckenridge, or Arapahoe Basin in recent memory. The nearest paintballing is in Denver or Colorado Springs. Leadville is on the rise. The nation's highest incorporated city now enjoys record growth, spurred by boom times in nearby counties like Summit and a new dedication to diverse economy.
In the next 3 or 4 years, you're going to see a lot of growth, and obviously the key for us is how do we keep what's genuine and authentic and what folks love, that gritty, small-town atmosphere.
That was Mike Bordonia, a former Lake County Commissioner and Executive Director for the area's Economic Development Corporation. He says Lake County hit hard times in 1980 when the Climax mine closed. More than half of the population was suddenly out of work, and county valuation fell from $262 million to $44 million.
Sustainability hasn't always been our strong point as a community.
Since the 80s, Leadville has clawed back to life, led by recreation, like the Leadville Race Series, and real estate, like the new Rail Yard Leadville project at the town's northern gateway.
There's going to be a lot of housing construction and population increase.
Leadville still battles youth pregnancy and drug issues, and 72% of the population travels out of town for work. But a 2016 youth master plan and upcoming industrial park near the airport tackle those concerns. For our complete interview with Leadville's Mike Bordonia, including a double-digit spike in tax revenue since 2016, see the Krystal 93 YouTube page. That's Krystal with a K. Cycling announcer Dave Toll has seen it all, from the USA Pro Challenge to major races in Europe, but he still thinks the Haute Route Rockies stage race is unlike anything else.
It's the highest level stage race experience that you can have, which is that full immersion into the world of cycling.
Toll and hundreds of riders from across the world are in Breckenridge for the Haute Route. They rode from Avon today and leave Breckenridge early tomorrow for Stage 6, with summits of Loveland, Guanella, and Hoosier Passes.
Breckenridge is a true blue endurance sports community, and through the years, every major Colorado race has gone through Breckenridge at one time or another.
The race ends Friday with a summit of Pikes Peak. Overall winners are crowned that night. Right about now, Highside Brewery in Frisco is throwing a thank you party for firefighters. There's a free keg and barbecue for local first responders only, but everyone is welcome to stop by and buy a beer for the folks who fought the Buffalo Fire. The party started at 4 p.m. and runs until 7 p.m. at Highside Brewery in the old Backcountry Brewery space. In sports, the Rockies play the Giants tonight. First pitch is 8:15. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports, the Summit Trail Running Series continues today with the French Gulch course. Racing begins at 6 p.m. for both 5K and 8K distances, leaving from B&B Trailhead in French Gulch. Register on site for $30. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.